Yo, yo, what's good, my people? Let some of y'all slide in here real quick. NBA is back, and before I get going on that note, salute to my brother Southern T and the joint TWT in the building, DP Rocker TWT in the building, Josh Sanders 86 TWT in the building. What's good, my brother? Salute. What's poppin'? Now, NBA done got kicking. A lot of new, all these moves and updates and trades over the summer. You know, summer league preseason. People trying to get the feet wet in the game. Now, season has started. Some people had made their NBA debuts. Some people are getting prepared for getting their second game of the season. Um, we had a lot of good games yesterday. Um, You know, a lot of people making returns either back from injury or suspensions or whatever the case may be. Um, I'll start out with the Pacers and the Pistons yesterday. Pacers 115, Detroit Pistons 109. Um, there was a back and forth game. The Pistons actually look a lot better than they have before, simply because they did add a few veterans in Tim Hardaway Jr. and Tobias Harris. To mix in with the young core that they have, and they actually look better and actually competed. Now they still gonna have to find ways to win and close the game out, but they actually could have won their game. They just kind of fumbled the bag a little bit late in the fourth. Cade Cunningham looked spectacular yesterday. Halliburton had it slow at first, but he got it going, and I mean it turned out to be a back and forth game. Um, I think just the depth of Indiana came to kick in. Benedict came off the bench. He balled out. Miles Turner, he balled out. Naismith, he balled. So I mean, overall, and Siakam balled out as well too. Like that's a tough little duo, Miles Turner and Siakam in the paint. But they actually look good. It was a good game. So Detroit starts off 0-1. Pacers take the they are 1-0. Um, Pistons keep an eye on Detroit. Like give them time to get a few of the new players adjusted and get a little bit more continuity. I think they'll be all right. Pacers they just gotta stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? You let Buddy Hill go to the damn Warriors. So you know what I'm saying? They missing Buddy over there, but I mean overall good game. Hawks, Nets, it was another game that went down to the wire too. Hawks win 120-116 over the Nets. Cam Thomas, my boy, is a beast. Trey Young, he's a beast. Back and forth game. A lot of teams they rebuilding. They got a lot of young players, new rookies and draftees, second year players that they getting in the mix. So some teams you might see them up and down. They may be able to compete, but until they build a continuity together, with the young players and everybody find their role, you might see them, being up and down. But you'll see several teams like that because they in the rebuild mode. So they trying to find what young player are going to emerge and be a star. Truth be told. Overall, Zachary Reese say he looked okay. He went 2 for 8. I mean, not bad for a rookie debut, but he'll have to get adjusted himself. Oh yeah. Also in the Detroit game, Ron Holland he looked good. Um, it looked like they got another ball player. Sir Thompson out there, he out right now, but I'm looking at the first round draft picks and seeing how they fared in their first NBA action. Some of them getting minutes, at least almost 20 minutes right out the gate. Ron Highlands, he looked solid. Zachary Reese say not too bad. hmm Magic and the Heat. The Magic kicked their ass. Jimmy Butler, horrible game. He had 3 points. I mean, you don't know what you're gonna get with Jimmy. Honestly, you don't know what you're gonna get with Jimmy. Right now, being injured, usually keep around a certain playing level during the regular season, turn up in the postseason. But I don't know what's going on. They have to figure out how they're gonna rotate their guards with Duncan Robinson and um, Jaime Jaquez and some of their forwards because they just got to figure out their rotation. Paulo Banquero, uh, Franz Wagner looked great. They balled out. Good game from Wendell Carter being back healthy. Uh, Magic looked strong. Gary Harris ball. Um, they look good. Miami, they got to figure out, their rotations. I mean, you got Terry and Hero, but Tyler Hero, he seems to get injured at some point. So, excuse the background. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Josh. It was. Man, Bucks, they take down the 76ers 124, 109. Gary Trent, the new addition to, the Bucks. I mean, not a bad debut. You know what I'm saying? Um, the only difference is like Paul George and Embiid is out. That's right there, like about then the 60 points alone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just think about it. Both of them was playing and they was healthy right now. Thing is, you got to see when Embiid is coming back and when Paul George coming back. Based on the fantasy timetable and dates, it says they 1025 estimated return for both players. I see how how that pan out, but maybe or they may be back next week. I mean, I can't be for sure, but it's all about how they look and how they progress or whatever clearance they need. The Tavern salute was good with it, but overall, I mean, the Bucks they get the win. I mean, Giannis look good. Dame, they didn't look too bad. Um, they just got they trying to jail. Tyrese Maxey. I mean, you can tell they missing Embiid and Paul George, but I mean they do. The 76ers do still have Oubre. They do still with a new addition, Caleb Martin. They got him from Miami. KJ Martin actually started, which was cool to see. They letting the young blood get in there and get his thing. Must probably had a good camp. Um, so it's kind of the damn 76ers gonna go as Embiid go pretty much. I mean, Maxi can lead, but they're gonna need Embiid in the paint. Uh, it's pretty much simple as that. Cavaliers, they kicked the Toronto ass. Yeah, they kicked Toronto's ass. 136 to 106. I mean, Evan Mobley 25, Donovan Mitchell 21, Darius Garland only had like what I think 6, 8 points, but he had like 8 rebounds. Let me double check. So it's pretty much just a more so like a pretty much a point guard's game where they had 7 points, 6 assists. Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty much just orchestrating the offense. But they look good. They had the rotational pieces with a lot of the young guys. The youth they have a few injuries, but hey, they got the win. They look good. Raptors they are rebuilding squad. They still without RJ, I believe, and quickly actually went out the game. But I don't think it's not too serious. They probably took it as a precautionary measure and just held them out the game. But that's it's the first game, so you don't want to see your player, your starting point guard, go out. Hornets and Rockets, that was actually a good game going back and forth. LaMelo Ball balled it, almost had a triple double. He did his damn thing. Jalen Green had a good game. I mean, could have been more efficient from the field, but overall, he's still a stud too. Miles Bridges and Brandon Miller, they also look good too. But Brandon Miller did kind of tweak his hip. So, what I'm saying, that's something to keep an eye on because sometimes those hip injuries, they can't move or get at an angle like they want to. So, it had their ass kind of stiff for they be sore. So, if you got Brandon Miller or that's one of your guys, you better, keep an eye on how serious the injury is. It may not be too serious. They might have held him out again as a safety precaution just to make sure, that young star is okay. Mm-hmm. AB, TWT in the building. What's good, my brother? TWT boxing in with my brother T. He on the other channel. Salute, my brother. Yeah, Houston blew it, but then you had, what I'm saying, Trey Mann came off the bench and gave Charlotte 24 off the bench, which when LaMelo was out last year, between him and Michik, they held it down at the 1 and the 2, and it's good to see that they still let him get his burn because he actually earned, what I'm saying, that time. So he backing up Lamelo, and it's good to see that. Yeah, let that man get his show. 'Cause he kicked ass, and he helped a lot of people fantasy teams. Him and Michik last year while Lamelo Ball was out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to them. I'm gonna get to them. Now Grizzlies, shout out to my boy Ja Morant came back. Ja did his thing, came up clutch in the fourth, helped him seal the win. Larry Markkinen looked like a fucking monster out there. Brandon Ingram was balled. I'm sorry. Desmond Bain, he balled as well. Um, Jordan Clarkson, he came off the bench. He did his thing as well. It was a back and forth game. I mean, it went down to the wire and shit. Santi Aldama, he came in, he balled in, and well, he actually started last year some too, but now with Jaren Jackson trying to work his way back in the 505 contact because he got a bum hamstring. Um, Santi Aldama gonna start to Jaren Jackson get cleared, then he'll be coming back off the bench. But until then, what I'm saying, you can grab him in your fantasy league. You might want to grab him at least for the next couple games, or however long before Jaren Jackson get cleared to play. Then you might want to pick him up. You know, just if you play fantasy, just a little pointer. You might want to grab some of these people, get the trend to high teams, and pay attention also to the rotations in the first few games. If the players, certain players, are already a part of the main rotation, that's a key because if they are the season just starting and they already getting a nice a nice portion of the minutes in the first game, they let you know the coach already had them a part of that damn rotation. You know what I'm saying? It was expected. Yeah, Giant lose lost a touch. He ain't lose nothing. I'm finished running that down. So good win for the Grizzlies, Suns, and the Clippers actually went was a better game than expected. Harden balled and hooped his ass off. Amir Coffey, Norman Powell. Uh, they also came through. And Zubac, they balled out. It made it a back and forth game and had to go in overtime and shit. So, I mean, KD came on late. He got in, ticky tack fouls. You know what I'm saying? Call on Book, which was some bullshit. He fouled out. So, you know, um, then it was down to just KD and Brad Beal. I need Brad Beal to check his shoes, man, do something because that slipping and falling just kind of like, bro, you gonna hurt yourself. Like people was tagging his ankles, stepping on his ankles as well too. But it was times like come on, he needs to get work on his footing or change his shoes or something. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see him get hurt or nothing. Sleeper MVP, Paulo, Paulo Banquero, the Tavern. Sleeper MVP, Paulo. You know what I'm saying? AB so far, who is the biggest surprise? So we still got some games. You know what I'm saying? Warriors actually look good with their new additions. They smacked the Portland Trailblazers 139 to 104. You know what I'm saying? Um, the young core, Chauncey Billups, he getting his young core together. You know what I'm saying? Like they still got Shaden Sharp out, and they got a few more injuries. Robert Williams, I believe. So they still missing a few pieces, but they need a few more pieces. Scoop Henderson looked good. Anthony Summers, he looked good as well. You know what I'm saying? They just got to get in rhythm. And Jeremy Grant, he played well. So they should be all right. But I mean, 3 pointers. When you can make 3 pointers and you can let it rain, man, it's a long game. And Buddy Hield and D'Anthony Melton paired with Steph Curry uh, and Wiggins looked good. Wiggins was balling, so he out there busting threes as well. He in his zone. So I'm like, yeah, they just ran them boys off the court. Pace was too much, So we got a few more games tonight. Some people making their debuts, like what I'm saying. The Kings. Uh, it's their first game as well. You know what I'm saying? T Wolves this game too for them. Nuggets and Thunder, both for their debuts because they both, having played Spurs, Mavs, both their first game of the season. Celtics second game of the season. Wizards is their first game of the season. They debut. Uh, yeah, that's who mine is. I mean, it got to the point where Steph Curry sat down for a long time. Like pretty much all fourth quarter, he was just on the bench, just chilling. And the backups and everybody else was doing their thing. Like I mean, he almost had a triple double already, and he just sat down. So I guess what the plan was for them, we need some other guards. The Anthony Melton can run the point and run the two, right? And Golden State. Buddy, he can handle the ball, but you want him to do his thing, which is shoot. You know, you still got Pozinski. You know what I'm saying? You got GP2 finally healthy. So you got other guards that, you know what I'm saying, can help fill in while Steph Curry get a break. Or then you got Moses Moody who he asleep on the team too. Like he quietly game just keep elevating Moses Moody. You know what I'm saying? People don't even really pay that much attention to him, but he got some game. Um, so I mean, they did moves to help Steph Curry, and Buddy gonna shoot that thing. Steph gonna shoot it. Anthony Melton, he can shoot it too. So it works for them, and they make you respect it. So you can't just double Steph because he gonna kick it to somebody and they gonna shoot it. Yeah, yeah. If he can maintain it, and which Buddy is, he ain't scared to shoot it. So that works as well because he gonna shoot that bitch. He gonna shoot it. We know that. Now, unfortunately, you got to pay attention to the injury updates though. Sadly, Dejounte Murray, they got the win over the Bulls, but he got a fractured hand. So you might be missing if you got Dejounte Murray on your fantasy. You might be missing him for a month or longer. Depends on how severe the fracture is or where it is. You're gonna be missing. He gonna be missing some time. Sadly, Zion didn't play. He'll be playing this game, but it was good to see Lonzo Ball back looking good. He had what I think 5 points, uh, 4 assists, 2 steals, and in 14 minutes. So they just working his workload gradually back in. It's good to see him. His shot is butter though. You know what I'm saying? Once he get a little bit more comfortable and they feel more comfortable with him, then you'll probably slowly see his minutes increase from like 15 a game to 20, and they might cap him at probably the most, probably like at 25 for this year. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep him going and just get his feet back wet and just get him comfortable, have a full season back under his belt after missing like shit 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? So that's a win. He can come back. He can easily average 12 points. His shooting alone, the longer he's there on the court, the more shots he gonna make or he'll create. Then he being 6'6". So shout out to that man for just pushing and grinding and just never giving up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people counted that man out. No, I can't give it to him after one game, Josh. You know what I'm saying? Buddy always been a shooter. He a good one. He just gotta, what I'm saying, just keep doing his thing. Now he got the opportunity to, what I'm saying, shoot that thing down. So I mean, Steph gonna draw attention alone. So soon as he draw, you just gotta be prepared and be ready to let that thing go. You feel me? That's the number one thing. You just gotta be ready to let it go because you got a player that's gonna draw a double team. Soon as they collapse, get in the spot to where he can easily uh, drop it off to you. 3 pointer, you're a shooter. Then you got D'Anthony Melton on the other side. Wiggins might be in the corner or on the elbow, so it's like just got they just got to be ready to shoot because Steph gonna pass it. They just got to be ready to shoot that thing. You feel me? But tonight, man, my Mavs is it's our debut. My boy Luke and Kyrie. We back at it again. You know what I'm saying? We back at it. Clay Thompson, y'all will see him out there in that 31. Not, you know what I'm saying, don't be 11. So, y'all get used to it because he wearing 31. So it'll look a little funny, but it's Clay. You'll see it. So we back with our gang, man. We got some new additions. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Jones was with the Clippers. Okay, that's cool. But we brought in Najee Marshall, 3 and D, Quentin Grimes, 3 and D, you know, to go along with Clay. He'll still be a 3 and D guy. Whether his defense declined a little bit, we still back. Um, got Dinwiddie back, so we got some interesting pieces. Deontay Exum is not playing, so but we still got Hardy, Dinwiddie. We'll be all right, man. So we'll see how this game jump off this season. We need to jump off with a dub. You hear me? We need a dub jumping out the gate. See what we're looking like. Yeah. Then we got a few. Then we got the little 7-5 center. Then we got the other French power forward. So I mean, we got we good, man. We addressed some of our wing shooting. So now it's just time to put it in motion. Gafford and Lively, a good duo. PJ still here. Like we didn't have to lose our nucleus to get shit. So you're a Duke. Yeah, I rock with Duke too, man. Especially my woman, she does too. Now, um, the Celtics, man, they gonna be a problem to beat, man. If you don't have shooters and can't be efficient on offense to, try to maximize every possession, you're gonna be in trouble. Just the fact, just the fact that everybody can shoot 1 through 5 on that team makes them a threat. It's fucking like, man, you got everybody that can shoot a three. So anybody you choose to kick it out to can shoot that thing and let it fly. And they got the continuity and the chemistry. Man, that's why I need my our new additions and pieces to come in, play their role, because they're gonna be a problem to beat. They gonna win it until further notice, bro. I mean, I hate to say it, but until further notice, they the team to beat. Hmm. Yeah, till the PJ, my guy, man. Yeah. So everybody try to chase Boston right now. Honestly, everybody's chasing Boston because they're Derek White and Drew Holiday, two of the best two ways, two of the best two ways small forwards slash power forwards slash shooting guards because they can play 2 through 4. Jalen Brown and Tatum. Al Horford job is easy even at 38 years old because he can shoot and the other 4 people make it that much easier for him. You know what I'm saying? So he's 38, but it's like his career is low key being preserved because he has the chemistry with his team and they know their role and they getting busy. He might be in there getting his rebound, get some blocks, clean it up in there, then he like, boom, I'm finna pop out. Trey ball, bang. Pop out again. Trey ball, bang. So he can average 12 points a game shooting 10 shots. Make two threes and get a couple putbacks. He already there. So he ain't really got to do nothing but just work around and clean up what they miss. Easy job. Then Hauser can shoot it off the bench. So it's like, you know, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. But it could be done. You gotta find the right pieces and you gotta have the depth to be able to, withstand it. I think we address my Mavs addressing depth. Yeah, Tilly, you feel me? That's why I picked them up. I'm like, give them, yeah, 8 shots. Literally, you hit that right on the head. Give him 8 shots, and hell, he might have 12 or 15 points. Don't let him be having a night where it's hot. He hot. Shit, he might have 15 in the first 4 shots. You know, so man, it's tough. But people are now they building their team and they getting more and more pieces. You know what I'm saying? They're addressing they depth issues because some people have enough of the nuclear stars. It's just the depth pieces where you need people that can really get busy, but they can come off the bench. Because I'm trying to tell folks, if you don't have depth in the NBA, you are not going to go far in the playoffs. It's a long season. People get tired. You got injury prone players. If they having a good streak of being healthy, hell, you better have somebody that can back them up because if you don't, you're gonna be in trouble. Then you have like a glaring hole in your lineup or your roster because all your eggs is in one basket. See, the good teams they build in depth. They got good players that possibly could go start at another team or take up a bulk of minutes, but they come off their bench. The Kings make it tonight. You got DeRozan. All right, and you got DeRozan in Sacramento with D Fox and Sabonis. So I'm curious to see how that look. It can make them even stronger in the mix. So Harrison Barnes gone. He in San Antonio. So them wings will be occupied by Keegan Murray and uh, DeRozan, Herder, and Monk. So Keon Ellis probably be in the mix too. So hey, it's a lot of moves and trades that have happened and people, what I'm saying, the upgraded roster. So I want to see, and I'm curious to see how a lot of people gonna look. Like the first game may not be, what I'm saying, the best because people still trying to get jailed and get the chemistry down. So, some teams to a certain extent, I'm giving them a little grace on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it might take them a month, what I'm saying, to get comfortable. What I'm saying, with the new teammates and people learning how to play with and off the ball with one another. So, what I'm saying, pump the brakes, even on some of the rookies. You know what I'm saying? Like, pump the brakes on and cut them some slack. You know what I'm saying? If you got them in your fantasy team, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 88. Yeah, bro. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. So if you got some rookies, if they already getting good minutes, just let them get. you know what I'm saying, maturated to the NBA game. You know what I'm saying? Some of them come in with a deeper bag, so they have multiple ways to score. Some of them, you know, have to find and learn ways to score the way they want to that fits their style. It's not so easy in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So some of them we gotta just be patient with them. Everybody not LeBron and Wemby and Luca and Dame Melo come in rookie season. Like, hey, we getting buckets. But the NBA gonna be excited. There's a lot of rookies, a lot of teams that have made moves and trades. Yeah, 88 Dejounte being hurt. Yeah, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's tough, dog. That is tough. And what I see is like he gonna start to assume more of like the point guard role and let CJ more so roam and do his two guard shit, or they gonna alternate, which is cool because it's like you get both of them chance to just, hey, let me be at the two. Hey, run this one. Because I was watching how he was orchestrating with the pick and roll, so they let me know. I'm like, okay, they let me know already. I'm like, okay, I see what he doing. He patient with the pick and roll, and he just finding the cutting forward of the big man. Yeah, he was balling at 88, like Trill Spear. Like he was getting busy. So it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like shit sucks. Unfortunately, they got enough depth on their team. You know what I'm saying to keep going. Oh, hold on a second. Take it out. You mean deliver to the door. I got it. All right. Appreciate it. I just need a signature real quick. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, you too. My bad, bum people. Yeah, they got enough depth though. So in their case, it works out for them because, but it's like damn. So like I said, if you got him on the fantasy, he might be missing a month. Again, it all depends on how bad the fracture is as well. Hopefully it's something minor, but it's like damn, it's your debut, you hooping, looking good, and damn, here you go. But what I mean, it's basketball, man. I mean, shit happens. I mean, what it just sucks. Zion wasn't playing either, so you know he'll probably be back this next game. But they had their people off the bench. Jordan Hawkins getting some burn. Uh, Trey Murphy still out. You know what I'm saying? So they got some pieces that's still missing, but I mean they still got some depth, so they should be okay in a sense. Uh, they got the victory. Chicago, they gonna get themselves together. They get their pace down. they gonna have some smoke for some people, man. They just gotta get their chemistry down a little bit in tune. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, the people that you gonna have starting, okay, bet, and just mesh and gel Lonzo back slowly into the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like slowly, just put. Hold on. All right. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? My bad. Yeah, so the phone call came through, my bad. All right. Bet. What was that? 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 So looking at this games tonight, we'll jump to that real quick. Um, Boston versus Washington, San Antonio versus Dallas, OKC, and Denver, Minnesota, Sacramento. The ESPN spread for the Minnesota and Sacramento is Minnesota negative 1.5. Denver and OKC, they spread here is Denver -1.5 as well. Dallas and San Antonio spread is Dallas -8.5. Then you got Boston versus Washington. They got Boston by -13.5. So I mean, honestly, I think that Boston probably will cover that. I mean, Washington have a few additions. Malcolm Brogdon, but he's out right now. Jordan Poole tried to come on strong. I mean, they got a couple shooters. Um, um, what's New Orleans center is over there now. Uh, Valanciunas. Yeah, Valanciunas is they starting center. So I mean, still got Kyle Kuzma. So I mean, they could Washington may cover that spread, but then again, they might they might get rolled up. Boston had a day of rest in between, so they might get their ass rolled up. They may get rolled up. Man, okay. DP Rocker, what's good, bro? TWT in the building. Getting my headset and shit situated. There we go. On the top of this link, let's see. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'll rock for a look about an hour and a half, and we'll get up out of here. I'm gonna put this link in here. Let my people come up real quick. Let me get in the studio. Get this shit. Yeah, man. Fire that blunt up. Yeah, y'all fire up. I done smoke mine. I was smoking while we was rocking and rolling. Uh, I'm good. Hold on. All right. All right, we good now. Mm-hmm. I got the link pinned if for people want to come up. I meant to do it earlier. But who y'all got think gonna end up getting MVP this year? Y'all think it's gonna be somebody different, or you think it's gonna be the same old, same old? Think Giannis will get back to dominant MVP form. Dame will get back to where he was logo Dame and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you guys think. Wimby. Yeah, Wimby got a chance to make a jump to put himself in a whole different category. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm trying to see, like, what he gonna do. Hey, Lonzo, as long as he healthy, yeah, I want to see, what I'm saying, him stay healthy for a full season, man. I mean, it's just amazing that he back on the court in general, but just getting through a season healthy, back under his belt, I think just for him, his confidence and just his career, because I mean, he still can be a factor. Because unlike some people, he's not 6 foot, he's 6'6". Even if he, since his shot is way way better, even if he take this game after Kobe, fade mid range assassin, fade away jumpers, 3 pointers, get to the cup when he got to, just what I'm saying, simplify his game, like just do it early and master this shit. Once he feel more comfortable back on his legs, and what I'm saying, he done build back even more strength up, then you work your way back in. But the fact that Lonzo can shoot that thing, that's gonna keep him in the lead. And he still got his court vision. I was watching them make drop dimes yesterday. I was like, you know, other than that, Ant Man, Ja, yeah, Wimby, um, SGA, put him in the mix. Paulo, my sleeper. You know what I'm saying? I can't count him out. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's some people that's gonna make some jumps in their career and just their status and ranking in the league this year. I think my boy Cam Thomas makes a jump to really a for sure top 10, top seven shooting guard, where there ain't no doubt. And my boy 88 stolen from me in the draft. I want him too. Oh yeah, BP. Oh, no, I ain't say that they didn't overhype him. Now his game did develop though, and I hate that he got injured because he was cooking. But yeah, Fox just a different animal. DP. Yeah, him and Malik Monk now was balling. You feel me? They was good. They would kick your ass at Kentucky. So yeah, 'cause I was trying to tell people like, NBA, that's my shit. I watch this shit heavily. I keep up with the reports. You know what I'm saying? I just stayed in my lane. I never show my whole hand, but yeah, I do this NBA shit as well. Just like my boy A1. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I'm saying? It just be I just follow the trend. Now, if I'm a betting man and I'm gonna take the odds, and if y'all really wanted to put, because I do these numbers too. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, if it was me, I think that the Boston gonna cover the 13 and a half. Honestly, I honestly think they're gonna cover the 13 and a half. Um, it's 50-50 in a sense, kind of on the Spurs and the Mavs. You could take San Antonio for the plus. I think my brother Tizzle said the same thing. You could take San Antonio for the plus 8.5 just in case Wimby go off. And you know what I'm saying? They cooking. But if you want to rock with the favorite and take Mavs, you know what I'm saying, on the plus, on the minus 8.5, you know what I'm saying? You just need them to cover, win by a few possessions. I think with Boston, I think Boston gonna be a little bit too much for Washington with them being young and rebuilding. I think they may make it competitive for a little while, but I think that Boston is going to open up, and they had a day or two to rest. You know what I'm saying? So now they're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? A little bit rested after the first game, which I mean, it was pretty much a blowout. So you know, I think they're gonna be too much, and then they just gonna just assert their dominance on the young Washington team. And it might be another game like last week. I mean, like a few days ago. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go. I'm gonna think they. I think they're gonna cover. But having a spread at 13 and a half in general, kind of, you know what I'm saying, make a person be like, ooh, shit. So you might want to take Washington for the plus 13 and a half. And hopefully they lose by 10 or 12 or 13 or something and not 20. Because that's my thing I'm looking at. Like, are they going to are they going to lose by 10 or are they going to lose by 20? That's how I'm looking at the Washington game. You're going to lose by double Ruski or you're going to lose by 10, make it competitive. Man, I think Kyrie and Luka, if they do what I expect them to do, they end up being too much, and they can't cover that 8.5. You know what I'm saying? I think we got enough depth to make people spread out and make them respect. Not trying to double Luca and Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? I think with Clay on the wing with PJ or Lively or Gaffin in the paint, I think that helps us out and make them not try to double as much. So I think that we do have a chance to cover in that spread. So, you know, I'll say with the additions of Chris Paul, Harrison Barnes, alone to help Wimby over there, no Devin Vassell. It might be an interesting ball game, no cap. Mm. So some of these games, if it's looking like it's tight and it's close, I say go with the player props. Go with something like Chris Paul for 6 or 7 assists, Wimby for 20 points, 2 or 3 blocks, because that's something he'll get. You can, you know what I'm saying, Luca for 25, or you probably might have to put him for 30. It all depends on what his props are for his scoring for the day. I take Kyrie for possibly a quarter. You know what I'm saying? 5 assists or 5 rebounds, because that's typically what they do. You can look at Luca for 9 rebounds. I mean, probably some of these games, if you don't like the spread, go with the player props. I'll go with Jason Tatum for like 25. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna get 10 assists again this game, but I'll take him for 5. You know, shit like that. Yeah, that's what I want to see how Stephon Castle look. Yeah, Josh, straight up, my boy. That's who. That's what I want to see. Oh yeah, shout out to Tyus Jones, man. That boy's actually giving Phoenix a point guard to where Book and them can, you know what I'm saying, go back to their respective positions. Put Bill at the two. I mean, Bill at the two or the three. Book at the two or the three. They can rotate or alternate how they choose. KD at the four, Nurkic at the five. I think now they get quality possessions because they actually got a point guard, and I think that shit is gonna help them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm think. I think that's gonna help, man. Now I'm ready to see how this game shake out, man. It's a lot of rookies that I'm looking at. I'm just ready to see how these minutes gonna be dispersed. You know what I'm saying? Some of them getting already 15 or 20 their first game. You can kind of see that okay, they planned on them to be a part of the rotation. You know what I'm saying? So then some they'll work in slowly. The first month they might not get that much burn, but second month they might start working their way in and start actually, you know what I'm saying, getting a bunch of more playing time and opportunities. Like the Bucks, they got Gary Trent if they shooting guard now. Like they give Dame a little bit of extra cushion. Like, hey, you dub me, I'm gonna kick it out. He gonna shoot that thing. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like teams gotta, you know what I'm saying, when they find pieces that are fit their strengths, they gotta jump on that shit, dog, and take advantage of it. That's what football is well. Yeah, and now that's what teams doing. They cater to their strengths. Like have another threat that can do that and some to where people like, look, I gotta actually plan and adjust to what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? More so than before. Stop people from double team and stop a whole lot of extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So now we're gonna see. That's why the league gonna get shaken up. A lot of people, a lot of the more younger folks that you know that's in the league. You know what I'm saying? And some of these second and third year players are starting to get active. They, you know what I'm saying, coming to their own, getting more comfortable with the NBA game. And yeah, so you know what I'm saying? It's like it's getting fun and you know what I'm saying, it's getting interesting to see, man, that you know a lot of people they starting to get they coming into their own. Happening LDTV. Salute fam, what's good with it, man? Yeah, I see myself in my comments probably having some people bad. I lost some more subs today, y'all, but it's good. People fall off like old leaves. You feel me? Mm-mm-mm. 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 Oh, I'm sitting outside, man. So if you heard something in the background, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, we just talking about little NBA, man. Injuries, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, I'm looking on injury reports, like on our fantasy basketball tag, estimated, say Embiid and Paul George estimated back on 1025. But like I said, we'll see how that shit go. Hope they return, then we can see what the Sixers really gonna look like with they starting lineup. But DeJounte Murray fractured hand, he gonna miss some time. That sucks for the Pelicans. Um, damn, the center, what's the name? What's the name? What, Mark Davis or whatever. But he been out since last season with a back. He still ain't made his debut. So it's like Washington also they got Malcolm Brogdon, but he out as well. There's a lot of people sitting there right now. Porzingis is out. He's supposed to come back in December. Um, G.G. Jackson for Memphis. He's supposed to come back around the same time in December. Car rolling in the neighborhood. Um, yeah, so what's some injuries out here? You got David Vassell out for the damn for the Spurs. So you know what I'm saying. The season starting off. There's some people out. You know what I'm saying, out of the mix. Um, oh y'all forgot. I almost forgot too. Meanwhile, Anthony Davis looked like a monster. You know, in the Lakers victory, man. Anthony Davis did everything he wanted. He dominated that game. You know, just yeah, and that's gonna be hey, keep him healthy. You know, keep whatever regimen he doing or he did last season. Keep that shit up. Keep him where he can play at least 70, 75 games and run the shit through AD. Know you got LeBron, but let him freelance and go back door and get easy buckets. He older, make it easier for him. And that seemed like what JJ Redick was trying to do. So, I mean, it was a good performance. Minnesota lost a lot with Cat, uh, just with the chemistry and the continuity between him and Anthony Edwards. You know, Julius Randle gonna have to learn how to play off the ball. That way, it clear and free up. You know what I'm saying? Ant Man, and you know what I'm saying. You 6'9" compared to a 7 footer on a pick and roll and pop. You're gonna have to become a knockdown shooter. Mhm. So and they lost some on defense as well. So they had to figure out those adjustments for defense purposes, but also you have to, you know what I'm saying, figure out how you gonna orchestrate your offense. I mean, like, so Julius Randle a big piece. Rudy Gobert gonna do what he's supposed to do, and DiVincenzo they'll operate. You know, so it's just like Julius Randle has to make the adjustment to where he is learning how to move, create space without the ball being in his hand. Simply because spacing is going to be crucial for the offense because he want to shoot the ball too. So long as he is creating space and making sure Ant can operate, he'll find himself way more open than not. You know what I'm saying? Crash the boards when he going to the cup. He might hit you as he, you know what I'm saying, penetrating going. It's like there's many options and things that you can do. But he'll have to, you know what I'm saying, make sure he's in position. So he the one who really got to make the adjustment, I say, um, because they already there. That's their squad. You feel me? So Julius Randle got to make the adjustment to the Timberwolves so they can be successful. Otherwise, and be ready to play help side defense and rotate because if not, they're gonna have some trouble. They're gonna have some trouble. trust and believe they're gonna have some trouble on their hands because people going they're gonna expose that. So honestly, I hope that what I'm saying, paying attention because every trade, just because it's a name and it might seem like it might be, what I'm saying, all good, it may not be the best move for the team. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I feel like in a sense for defensive purposes and a stretch, I think that New York in a sense won. They had Randall healthy and he learned how to move, basically fill in the role Cat was doing, he'll be cool. Just move my tablet. Yeah. All right, they been out here. Mm-hmm. Yep. They brought them like 20 minutes ago or so. 30 minutes. Yeah, you have to see. I mean, Paul George, that'd be a big help and reprieve. Once he's situated for the 76ers, take some pressure off of Chad. Yeah, so I think when Embiid and Paul George come back, like Embiid can have another scoring option. I mean, it all depends how they gonna do it. Start Caleb Martin or Oubre Jr. Either way it go, you got enough people that can score around you. So I think that helps him. You know what I'm saying? As long as he stay healthy, shit. And he play like he been playing, they probably can go make a nice little run. Possibly challenge the Celtics all depending on how they bench and they depth pieces actually play or gel and mesh together, honestly. Hmm. That's what I say. But I think it'll end up it'll work out good for 'em. They do it the right way, shit, man. You can take some touches and some pressure off that boy Joel Embiid. As long as they healthy, they got a shot. Maxi gonna be Maxi. So what all kind in there? I mean, he got a couple shots up out, but it really wasn't that. Kui 42, TWT in the building. What's up, honey bun? What's up, beautiful? I know you're in there working. Now, Brandon debut. I mean, he got a couple good looks. He didn't score, but I mean, I think it was pretty much just to get the him checking in with LeBron, making history. Like I said, they wanted to get that out the way. They didn't want that to be the topic of every fucking game. What JJ Redick said. So I mean, I get it. I mean, he had to work his way into the mix, but it's all on him. Dog to connect, he gonna be a major part of the mix. He ready to go. And then he's 6'6", 6'7", so it make a difference. So now it's all about what Bernie do. But if he can outplay Gabe Vincent, you know what I'm saying? They'll make him, kind of the backup. Because Austin Reeves, he already in the mix. D Freeze it, TWT in the building. What's good, my brother Frizzle? What's good, brother? When you going live? 3:30? Ain't you going live free? I seen the stream yard link. What time? 3:30? Yeah, I got the screen yard link. I believe free going live. Then we got our pickums, right? That's what I'm trying to see. Mm. Okay, there we go. Free, what time you going live? I think you should be about to get prepared. Let me take a peek. Oh yeah, okay, I see it. 3:35. That's a bit. I got you, Frizzle. And yeah, free will be live in 10 minutes, my people. So once we leave from here, you know what I'm saying, we can bet ping pong over there. Then T will be live shortly after that sometime or simultaneously at the same time. Y'all know how we do, how we get down. Y'all already know. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here, man. It's been real. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Y'all be safe. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow sometime. All right, my people. Peace.